Hey guys, hi, hello. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for watching my extremely ridiculous long videos. So, right now I am exporting a video from a library haul. I read The Art of Happiness. This is my fifth time reading this book. A Handbook for Living, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and Howard C. Cutler, MD. I bought this used years ago, and there's a note in here from someone's parent, which is back in 2000, so that's super cool. I'll have to find the passage, but the Dalai Lama basically talks about how life is full of suffering. Life is, on a daily basis, right? We suffer watching others. We suffer within ourselves. We suffer at every little thing, right? If we stub our toe, we're suffering. We are hungry, we're suffering. We're dehydrated, we're suffering. Life is all about suffering, but overcoming that and finding the blessings within that as well. He talked about loss and grief, and the Buddhist way, they believe in people coming back. So they believe in reincarnation. But this book, I don't know when I became a solution-oriented person, but I think it had everything to do with the Dalai Lama. Like, I have a problem, I have to fix it. I don't sit in sorrow, grief, or sadness anymore because it did nothing for me. And I don't like that. I don't like that. But I've read this at least 5 times. It is, his words of wisdom is so thought-provoking that if you have not read or listened to the Dalai Lama, I definitely recommend it, because whether you believe in it or not, like, his thought process it makes you think. His words of wisdom makes you think, and I love that. But that's not why we're here today. So I just wanted to give a reading update. This is what I'm working on. It is only 300 pages. Don't do that. It's 315 pages, so not much at all. It is still AAPI month. I'm celebrating by reading AAPI authors in the month of May. So this was perfect, and I needed this because I was getting into a slump and becoming unhappy with myself, because it feels like I was getting to the point where it feels like no matter what I do, no matter what I say to anyone, there's always a comeback of some type of negative reaction. There's some type of negative response. No matter what I say, I can try to say something so encouraging, and it's like backfires. And I needed this because my happiness is my choice. If you choose to sit in suffering, that is a choice, right? You're making a choice. But my happiness is my choice. Okay, so this is something that I just want to share. Suffering can only be avoided temporarily, but like disease that is left untreated or perhaps superficially treated with medication that just masks the symptoms but doesn't cure the underlying condition, the disease is unbearable, festers, and worsens. The high from drugs or alcohol certainly eases our pain for a while, but with continued use, the physical damage to our bodies and social damage to our lives can cause more suffering than diffuse the dissatisfaction or the acute emotional pain that leads us to substance in the first place. The internal psychological defense that denial or repression may shield and protect us from feeling pain a bit longer, but it still doesn't make the suffering disappear. And then it goes into grief about losing parents and love. We're here for the books, right? We're here for the bookshelf. So I'm going to go ahead and I have this box right here that I finally got a bookshelf, and I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I have to shift everything, and then I have a, doesn't look like it, but I have a Peloton bike where my clothes are. But I got to set this bad boy up. So I am going to do that on camera and set up a bookshelf. I just want to share what I'm reading because it is AAPI. And our ultimate goals as human beings is happiness. And I think this was a great reminder of the importance of happiness. It also talks about statistics. I'm not even going to get into it. Read it if you would like. I know it's at used bookstores at this point, so you can probably find it at a lot of used bookstores. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and let's go. Okay. I don't know how Brandie Shanae does this, but me setting up this bookshelf on the interweb, like recording and possibly putting it on the interweb, I don't know how you do it, sis, but I'm sweating. So I need the lights. I need 2 of them because this one doesn't have a light either. They're all sold out, but I got my bookshelf up and I just need to move my Peloton and I will figure all of that out. For now, all of these extra books, these are my TBR books right here that are dangling off the shelf. For now, all of that and these as well will go over on that bookshelf. Honestly, it's not in any particular order. I have no intention of doing a bookshelf tour anytime soon. So not until Brandie Shanae does hers. So when she does hers, then maybe. But I honestly don't have enough books. I don't think I have enough books, but anywho. So I'm gonna move my TBR over on the new bookshelf. I think I might move my thrillers over there as well. I need to separate, so my thrillers and my mystery books are all together. They're mixed in, mingled together. So I've separated YA fantasy, black authors, YA fantasy, adult fantasy, regular degla adult fantasy, and then I have my thrillers and horror, thriller, mysteries, and horror all mixed in together. So I think that might be something that I do soon. So eventually I'll do it. But I definitely want to separate my thriller, mystery, and horror, because I kind of just like shoved it into one genre and was like, boom, there you go. I didn't have enough, honestly. I had more YAs than anything, so YA and adult fantasy. But now I have a lot more. So that's going to be the goal. When I am ready to clean these bad boys up, I'm going to remove all of the books off the shelf and place them in a necessary spot, clean and dust and all of that, and then rearrange my shelf. This is the last bookshelf that I am going to buy for my apartment. My apartment is way too small. If I have more books than this, it's just going to be overlapping. Like, yeah, I got my final bookshelves. I just need my lights. And that's it. Oh, now I think I'm going to record. I might wait. I want to record a book haul, but because I have books just sitting here, boxes just sitting here, but I might wait. But anywho, I'm going to quickly just go ahead and shift all of my TBR for this month over there, and then I will figure out how to organize everything later. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. So, say hi to my nephew dog. My Peloton, I need to fix that. But this is what the shelf looks like. Yeah, so that's what I have so far. My little reading nook. I love the corner aspect. It worked out really well, and that's it. All right, that is it for this video. I'm tired. I'm about to finish organizing. I've already wiped down the shelves. I'm just gonna reorganize my space because I made a mess, and then I'm headed to bed. So thank you for watching my video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.